Your Majesty, I see you hunt the spotted deer with shafts to end his race, as though God Shiva should appear in his immortal chase.
Charioteer, the deer has led us a long chase, and even now, his neck in his beauty bends. As backward looks, he sense at more pursuing God.
Majesty,
That threatens death from so far. Fear swings half the body small. See how he fears as the arrows fall. From jaws wide with stress of fever weariness, he leaps so often and so high, does not seem to run but fly. Pursue as I may, I can hardly keep him in sight.
Your Majesty, I have been holding the horses back because the ground was rough. This checked us and gave the deer a lead. Now we're on level ground and you will easily captivate him.
O King, this deer belongs to the hermitage and must not be killed.
Your Majesty, these are two hermits, come to save the deer at the moment.
O King, why should you stand up from its fire? Explosions perish in the fire. How could the gentle life endure? The deadly arrow, sharp and sure. Restore your arrow to the quiver and do not strike the innocent. It is done. A deed worthy of you. Sign of Guru's rage and shining example of kings.
May you beget a son to rule us in heaven.
I am thankful for a Brahman's blessing.
O King, we are on our way to gather firewood. Here, along the bank of Malini, you may see the hermitage of Father Kandwa.
Is the hermit father there?
No, he has left his daughter Shakuntala to welcome guests and has just gone to Samatirtha to avert any threat that threatens her.
Well, then I will see her. She shall feel my devotion and report it to the sage.
Then
we will go on our way.
Charioteer, the sight of the past hermitage will purify us.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We must not disturb the hermitage. Stop here till I come from my visit to the place.
Yes, Your Majesty.
One should wear modest garments on entering a hermitage. Here, take this. Have the horse's back straight down till I come from my visit to the place.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Pohon, itu kayak एउटा बस्नलाई जे पनि देऊ न मलाई होइन मलाई भने मलाई
Ah, the hermitage! Well, I will enter. Love cannot enter there, and yet to invite all things. Doors open everywhere.
This way, girls.
Ah, these are hermit girls. Watering pots, just big enough for them to handle. They are coming in the direction to water the young trees. They are charming. Well, I'll go back inside and see what they do.
It seems to me, dear, Father Kanva cares more about the hermitage tree than he does for you. You are as delicate as jasmine blossom.
Shakuntala, we have watered the trees that blossom in the summertime. Now let's sprinkle those whose flying time is past. That will be a better deed because we shall not be working for a reward.
And this is Kanva's daughter, Shakuntala? Well, the good father does wrong to make her wear a hermit dress of a bark. I will drop back inside and see how does she act with her friends.
Oh, Lucia, Priya mother has fastened. This bundle is so tight that it hurts. Please loosen it.
You had better blame your own budding charms for that.
Well, she is quite right.
Oh, girls, that mango tree is trying to tell me something with its branches that move in the wind like fingers. I must go and see him.
There, Shakuntala, stand right where you are. Why? I've got something pleasant to tell you. You are to be married soon.
You know, that's just what you want for yourself.
I'm not teasing. I really heard Father Kanva say it.
Oh, girls, a bee has left a just in wine. And it's flying to my face. Oh, girls, please save me from this dreadful bee.
Who are we that we save you? Call upon Dushyanta for pious groves and the protection of the king.
Ah, a good opportunity to present myself. Have no! Don't see that I am the king. I'd rather prefer to appear as a guest.
He doesn't leave me alone. I'm going to run away. Oh dear, please save me.
Ah, a king of Puru's mighty lines. Funny saying shameless chance. What I salute is you. To base this artless hermit girls.
It is nothing very dreadful, sir. Our friend was teased and frightened by a bee.
I hope his past days are very happy ones.
Yes, now that we received such a distinguished guest.
Welcome, sir. Go to the cottage, Shakuntala, and bring fruit. This water will do to wash the hands.
Your courteous words are enough to make me feel at home.
Sir, you are so very courteous that I make bold to ask you something. What royal family do you order, sir? Why does a gentleman so delicately bred summit into the very journey to our pious grove? Be brave, my heart. Anushya speaks the very thoughts.
Shall I tell them at once who I am? Or conceal it? Ah, this will do. I am a student of Scripture. It is my duty to maintain justice in the cities of the king. And I am on a tour of inspection to the hermitage.
Then we of the hermitage have someone to take care of us.
I do have a question to ask about your friend.
Sir, your request is a favor to us.
Father Kanwa lives a lifelong hermit. Yet, you say that your friend is his daughter? How can that be?
Listen, sir.
There is a majestic royal sage named Kausika.
Ah yes, the famous Kausika.
Know then, he is the source of our friend's pain. But Father Kanva is a real father because he took care of her when she was abandoned.
You awaken my curiosity with the word abandon. May I hear the whole story?
Listen, sir. Many years ago, the royal sage was leading a life of Christian austerity. And then, God becoming strangely jealous, sent the nymph Menaka to disturb his devotion.
Yes, the gods feel this jealousy towards the austerities. And then?
Then, in lovely springtime, he saw her intoxicating beauty.
The rest is plain. Surely, she is a daughter of a nymph.
Yes.
You are right. I do have another question to ask about your friend.
Do not hesitate, sir. We hermit people stand ready to answer all demands.
My question is this. Does she, till marriage only, keep a vow as a hermit? Or her soft eyes, soft as now, see a fairy deer in a peaceful grove?
So, we are under bonds to live life of virtue. But it's her father's wish to give her to a suitable lover.
Oh heart, your wish is one. All the doubts at last is done. The thing that you feared as fire is the joy of your desire.
Anushya, I'm good.
You dear peevish girl, you mustn't go.
Why not?
You owe me the watering of 2 trees. You can go. When you are paid, you're dead.
It is plain that she's already wearied of watering the trees. See, I therefore admit her death. Here, take this.
But
Make no mistake, this is the gift from the king.
well, Shakuntala, you are set free by this kind gentleman, or rather by the king himself. Where are you going now?
Why don't you go now?
I'm not your servant any longer. I will go when I like.
Does she feel toward me as I feel toward her? At least, there is a ground of hope. She does not talk to me, but does listen when I speak to her.
Hermits, hermits!
Prepare to defend the creatures in our pious grove. King Dushyant is hunting in the neighborhood. The toss his horses have raised.
Alas, my soldiers are disturbing the hermitage in search for me.
Hermits, hermits! Here is an elephant who is terrifying old men, women, and children.
I'm sadly offended against the hermitage. I must go back.
Your Honor, permit us to return to the cottage. Shakuntala dear, Mother Gautami will be anxious. We must hurry and find her. Oh, I can hardly walk.
You must walk very slowly, and I will take the pains. that the hermitage is not disturbed.
I'm tired of being friends with this sporting king. There's a deer, he shouts. There's a boar. We drink hot stinky water from the mountain streams. Yeah. The horses and the elephants, they make such a noise that I can't even be comfortable at night. Whoa, whoa. The king, he left us behind and went hunting a deer. And there in a hermitage, they say he found a girl. Oh dear, oh dear. A hermit girl named Shakuntala. From then he hasn't thought of going back to the town. I stay awake all night thinking about it. I can hear something. Here he comes. Here he comes. With the bow in his hand and girl in his heart. It's spinning. I pretend to be all knocked up, but as I can get dressed that way. Wilking? Oh, I can't move my hand. I can only greet you with my voice.
What makes you lame?
You hit a man in the eye and asks why tear comes?
I don't get you. Speak plainly.
And you're to be blamed for my troubles.
How so?
It's a fine thing for you to neglect your royal duties and such a shores on to live here in the woods. But me, I'm a Brahmin and I'm all shaken up by the eternal running after wild animals. Please be good to me, King. Let us have rest for a day.
He says this and I too? When I remember Kanva's daughter, have a little desire for chase. What more could I mean? I was thinking of taking my friend's advice.
Long life to you then.
Wait, hear me out.
Victory to your majesty. The forest is full of deer traps and beasts of prey cannot be far off. What better occupation could we have?
Bhadrasena, my enthusiasm is broken. Madhavya has been preaching against hunting.
Your majesty, he's a chattering idiot. Your majesty may judge by his own case whether hunting is an evil. Consider the hunter's fungus sinewy, strong and light. He learns from beasts of prey how wrath and fright affect his mind. The skills he loves to measure with moving targets, his life's chiefest pleasure.
Get out! Get out of the strenuous life! The king has come to his senses. But you son of a slave wench, can go chasing from forest to forest. Until you fall in jaws of some old bear, looking for a deer on a shackle.
Bhadrasena, I cannot take your advice. I'm in the vicinity of the hermitage.
Yes, your majesty.
Send back the archers who have gone ahead and forbid the soldiers to vex the hermitage.
Yes, your majesty.
Hey, Madhavya. Madhavya. You don't know what reason is. You have not seen fairest of all objects.
Well, I see you right in front of me.
Everyone thinks himself beautiful. But I was talking about Shakuntala, the ornaments of the hermitage.
I must not act with the king. But you can't have it just because she's a hermit girl. What is the use of seeing her?
Fool!
All the pearls of your palace are yours. And you want this? A hermit girl?
My friend, you have not seen her, or you could not talk so.
She must be charming if she surprises you.
She need not many words, since God's pure vision composed in his creative mind.
Marry her quick then, before she falls into the hands of some oily-headed hermit.
Wish that I could do so, but she is dependent on her father, and he is not here.
But how does she feel towards you?
Leave the thing. Think of some pretext so that we could return to the hermitage.
What pretext do you need? Aren't you the king?
Oh, we found it! We found it! Victory, O king! Victory!
Your Majesty, there are few hermit youths at the gate.
Bid them to enter at once. I salute you.
Victory, O king!
May I know the reason of your coming?
The hermits have learned that you are here at their request.
The command, rather.
The powers of evil disturb our pious life in the absence of hermit father. We therefore ask you to stay and protect the hermitage.
I shall be most happy to do so.
Majesty, for when the gods in heaven and demons fight in future, your foe and Indra's weapon bright will be on reliance for the victory.
I've already asked my Charyota to drive up. As soon as he comes, I'll follow your commands straight away.
Victory, O king!
Friend Madhavya, Madhavya, do you have no curiosity to see Shakuntala?
Your Majesty, the chariot is ready and awaits your departure to victory. But Karmaka has got a message from the Queen Mother.
Sent by my mother?
Yes.
Let him enter.
You may draw near.
Victory to your majesty. The Queen Mother sends a command.
What are her commands?
She plans to end the fasting ceremony on the 4th day from today. And on that occasion, her dear son must now fail to wait upon her.
On one side are my mother commands, and on the other side, my duty towards the hermitage. Neither should be disregarded. What is to be done?
Let's go to the palace.
Friend Madhavya, Queen Mother has always felt you to her as a son. Do you return? Tell her what duties keep me here and perform the offices of the sun by yourself. My reverence to the hermitage draws me back to the hermitage. Don't think that I'm really in love with the hermit girl.
Well, I understand that.
His Majesty's glory will rise, and his strength is more than a mounted elephant. King will surely overcome his evil powers. But, O Almighty God, please save him from a lovely arrows of flowers.
Carry order!
How great is the power of King Dushyanta! Since his arrival, our rights have been undisturbed.
Yes, you're right. Look, these fearless people, they're living so peacefully. Well, I will take this sacred grass to the priest to shew the altar.
Priyambada, for whom are you taking this custard sow and the fibrous lotus leaves? What do you say? That Shakuntala has become seriously ill from the heat, and these things ought to relieve her suffering?
Give her the best of care, Priyambada. She is the very life of the hermit's father.
Anushuya, since Shakuntala first saw the good king, she has been greatly troubled. I do not believe her fever has any other cause.
I suspect you are right. I'll go and ask her.
I have driven off the evil powers. Yet the hermits have dismissed me. Where shall I go now to take rest from my weariness? There's no place for me to take rest except for seeing my love, Shakuntala. Yes, She might be there.
Ever since I saw the good king, who protects the pious dog,
Go on, dear.
I love him and it makes me feel like this.
Good, good. You have found a lover worthy of your devotion. She has gone far in love and cannot endure any delay.
Well, we must write him a love letter and I'll hide it in the bunch of flowers and make sure it gets into the king's hand.
It's a pretty plan, dear, and it pleases me. What does Shakuntala say?
Don't fear, horses. I'm here. Oh, my beloved, my love for you is my whole life. Did you say that you will leave me?
When you say this, I have no power to.
Oh, my dear Shakuntala, where are you? Shakuntala, bid your friends farewell and return home.
Oh, this is Mother Gautami. Coming to inquire about me? Please hide among the branches.
Here is the holy water, my child. So ill and all alone here with the gods?
It's just in a moment that Anusha and Priyamada had been to the river.
May you live long and happy, my child. Has your fever gone down? Come, let's go to the cottage. Dushyanta has gone back to the city. There he is surrounded by hundreds of court ladies. I wonder he'll remember poor Shakuntala or not.
You need not be anxious about that. Such handsome men are sure to be good. But there is something else to think about. I don't know what Father will have to say when he comes back from his pilgrimage tomorrow and hears about this.
We have gathered flowers enough for the sacrifice, but we must make an offering to the gods watching over Shakuntala's marriage.
What will you carry?
Who will bid me welcome in this pious hermit? Who is this girl? Why is she ignoring me? Do you dare despise a guest like me? Because your heart, by loving fans, is blinded. Has scored a guest in past life, brother. Your lover shall forget you, don't reminded, or think of you as of a story told.
Oh dear, the very thing has happened. The dear absent-minded girl has offended the great sage Durvasa. Nothing more than fire. Run, fall at his feet, and I'll go and bring him food.
Please remember her former devotion and pardon this offense. Your daughter did not recognize your holy and great power today.
My words must be fulfilled, but the curse shall be lifted. When her lover sees a gem, he has given her for a token.
How can she remember a guest when she has forgotten herself? Father Kanva has returned from his pilgrimage to see how King Dushyant has created his innocent Shakuntala shamefully.
A pure-minded girl trusted him, the traitor.
You'll not forget your message, Father.
Oh, what shall we do?
My child, I bring you joy. This very day, I shall give you an escort of servants and send you to your husband.
Hurry, Akushiya, hurry. Shakuntala is going to Hastinapur.
Holy woman, I salute you.
My child, may you receive the happy title Queen, showing that your husband honors you.
Shall I ever be adorned by my friends again?
You ought not to weep, dear, at this happy time.
Dear, if the good king is perhaps slow to recognize you, show him the ring with his own name engraved on it.
Shakuntala, she must go today. I miss her now at heart. I dare not speak a loving word, or joking tears will start. My eyes are dim with anxious thoughts.
My child, here is the father. The eyes with which he seems to embrace you are overflowing with tears of joy. You must greet him properly.
May you bear a kingly son like Guru, who shall rule the earth.
Farewell, father.
Now you may start, my daughter.
Father, there's a pregnant girl wandering mother near cottage. When she becomes a happy mother, you should send someone to bring me the good news. Do not forget me.
I shall not forget, my child.
My dear, why should you follow me when I'm going away from home? Your mother died when you were born, and I brought you up. Now, I'm leaving, and Father Kanwa will take care of you. Go back, dear, go back.
There is not a single living thing in the old hermitage that is not grieving, saying goodbye to you.
Anusaya, Priyamvada,
Oh, Shakuntala is lost among the trees.
Anusaya, Priyamvada, the companion is gone. Choke down your griefs and follow me.
Father, the grove seems empty without Shakuntala.
Wise bows before your royal rod. Strife ceases at your kingly nod, and you are strong defender. Friends come to them whose wealth is sure, but you alike to rich and poor.
Strange, I was raised by my office demands, but this renews my spirit.
Alas, to what state am I reduced? The king is within. I will tell him of doubts and business. which demands his attention. But what's the business?
Wow, wonderful.
What's the business? I remember. Certain harvests want to meet the... No, the king want... No, harvest. Harvest want to meet the king. Authority, your majesty. Here are a harvest who brings women with them, and they are carrying masses from Kanva. May you be pleased to regard to them.
Hermits, accompanied by women from Kanva.
Oh, why does my eye throb? Heaven abhors the omen. My child may happiness wait upon you.
Who is this girl surrounded in this fire?
Your Majesty, she is worth looking at.
Enough. I must not gaze upon someone else's wife.
How, your Majesty? Here are the harvests who brings women with them. May you be pleased to hear it.
I am all attention. Victory, O king. What are Father Kanva's commands?
He says, since you have met this, my daughter, and have married her, I give you my glad consent. For you are the best of worthy men. She is expecting a child. Take her and live with her in virtue.
Enough! You cannot mean that this young woman is my wife.
Oh my heart, you faded, and now it has come.
O king, a king drunk with power and strength, when love is done, turn the coward's back on truth and plead.
Why do you trust this girl and accuse our king of such imaginary crime?
What means of this dreadful accusation?
Forget the shame, my child. I will remove a veil, then your husband will recognize you.
Have you nothing to say, O king?
Hermit, I have taken a thought. How can I believe that this young woman is my wife? She is plainly with child. How can I take her as my wife, confessing myself as an adulterer?
Enough. Shakuntala, we have said what we seem to say. You hear his words, answer him.
Very well. If you have acted so, because you really feared to touch another man's wife, I will remove your doubts with a token you gave me.
An excellent idea.
Oh, the ring is lost.
My child, you worship the holy Ganges at the spot where Indra descended. The ring must have fallen there.
Ready with. It is such woman's, sweet, false, and that entice fools.
You have no right to say that. She grew up in the pious grove. She doesn't know how to deceive.
Old hermit woman, Dushyanta's conduct is known to the kingdom, but not this action.
Well, I had my way. I trusted the king and put myself in his hands. He had a honey face and a heart of stone. Oh, Mother Earth, give me a grave.
A miracle, a miracle.
Oh my God, can you see that?
What does this mean?
Victoria to your majesty. A wonderful thing had happened. When Canvas fulfilled its importance, the young girl tossed around, lamented her plight, and accusing her trusting fate.
What then?
Before our eyes, a heavenly light, in woman's form, but shining bright, seized her and vanished straight. Never saw such incident in my life.
Be merciful, kind gentlemen. I am not guilty of such a crime.
Listen, please. We live on the Ganges, at the place where Indra came down.
You thief! We didn't ask for your address or social position.
I support my family with the things to catch fish with nets, you know, hooks and the things.
Go on, go on.
Well, one day, when he was cutting up a carp, in its maw, we found this magnificent gem.
And then I was just trying to sell it when you kind gentlemen dragged me here. That's all how I got it. Now kill me or find fault with me.
There's no doubt about it. It has been in a fish mouth. It has the perfume of real meat. Now, we have to find out how we got it. I will go talk to the king.
Don't kill a person without any reason, master.
Release him! Release the fishnet fellow now!
I owe you a life, master.
See, the reward is good, as thy king thought, a lot of the ring. The day must be worth something.
No, it wasn't the fine gem that pleased the king. It was this way.
Well,
I think when the king saw it, he remembered somebody he loved. He sort of broke down for a moment.
Take half of it, master.
Yes, to give you something to drink.
fisherman, you are the biggest and best friend I've got. You don't know how much you have done for this kingdom.
and then I kept them.
Now, I will see what this king is doing after rejecting Shakuntala. Shakuntala, she is like second self to me because she is the daughter of my friend Melka. It's the day of the spring festival, but I see no preparation for celebration at his palace. Good. I'll sit nearby this spring
and shall find out what's happening here.
It is in everyone's mouth. Well, soon I must tell it. Have you heard the gossip concerning Shakuntala's rejection?
Yes, sir. The king's brother-in-law told us up to the point where the king ring was recovered.
There is little more to tell. When His Majesty saw the ring, I remember that he had contracted a sacred marriage with Shakuntala and had rejected on the dissolution. And then he fell prey to rumors. He hated the things he loved. He spent sleepless nights tossing on his bed.
I'm glad to hear it.
His Majesty, sorrow has forbidden the festival.
It is all right.
Majesty approves. Go and attend to your duties. A beautiful figure charms in whatever state. Thus His Majesty is pleasing even in his sorrow.
No wonder Shakuntala pines for him, even though he dishonored her by his rejection of her.
He has got his Shakuntala sickness again. I wish I knew how to cure him.
Return it to your Majesty.
My friend, the proverb makes no mistake. Misfortune finds the weak spot.
But man, this isn't right at all. A good man never lets grief get the upper hand. The mountains are calm even in the tempest, Your Majesty.
My friend, I'm quite a lonely man right now. I keep thinking of her beautiful state when I rejected her, when I denied her. She gave a tear-giving glimpse to the heartless me. That arrow burns me poisonously.
How he felt painfully.
Well, I don't doubt it was some heavenly being that carried her away.
Who else would dare to touch a faithful wife? My friends told me that Menika was her mother. It might be she or companions of her who took Shakuntala away.
His marriage was wonderful, not his awakening reason.
This ring deserves pity. It has fallen from a heaven heart to earth. How could you fall? You clutched her pink nail finger.
If it were worn on the other hand, it would deserve pity. My dear girls, you are far away. I'm the only one to hear these delightful words.
Tell me, how did you put the ring on her finger?
He speaks as if promoted by my curiosity.
Listen, my friend. When I left the bar's car for the city, my darling Captain said, "But how long will you remember us, dear?"
And then you said?
Then I put this engraved ring on her finger and said to her,
Well, what?
"Count every day one letter of my name, till you reach the end, dear. Shall come you to lead to my palace halls. A guide I shall send, dear." And then through my madness, it fell out cruelly.
But that is no reason for you to starve to death. Suffer.
Oh, my darling, my heart burns with repentance because I abandoned you without any reason. Take pity on me. Let me see you again. I treated her with scorn, a traveler eye, who scorned the mighty rivers and seeks the mirrors. To quench his thirst.
Lawworms, a curious thing, even in a brave man.
Alas, the ancestors of Shakuntala are in a doubtful case, for I am childless.
Help me, help me!
The Brahman's voice seemed very changed by Pia, who went without.
Your Majesty's commands.
See why poor Madhav there is screaming so.
I will say. Send your friend again
From what?
from Great Danger.
What has happened there?
While Madhav was resting on a balcony of palace, he seems to be snatched up by what we couldn't see.
My very palace is invaded by evil creatures. To be a king is to be a disappointed man.
Hurry, hurry!
Have no fear, my friend.
Have no fear? When something has got me by the back of the neck and is trying to break my bones like pieces of sugar cane.
Bring my son, my sword, a bow and arrows.
Save me, save me! I'm a mouse in the claws of a cat.
He scorns me too. In one moment, miserable demon, you shall die. You are proud of your invisibility, but shall not my arrow see you. My bow and bent shall slay the rich, spare the innocent.
O King, Heaven's King Indra, not with cruel shafts, but with glances, soft and kind,
should fall upon a friend.
It is Matali. Welcome to the chariot of Heaven's King.
She came within an inch of butchering me, and you welcome her?
Hear, O king, for what purpose Heaven's King Indra sends me to you? That there is a host of demons that call themselves invincible, the brood of Kalaneni. Heaven's King Indra is powerless. You shall smite his foes in the battle soon. Please, accept your bow at once, enter my heavenly chariot, and set forth for victory.
I am grateful for the honor that Indra shows towards me. But why did you act thus towards Madhavya?
I will tell you. I saw that you were overpowered by some inner sorrow and acted thus to rouse you. Brave men are roused into fighting moods by some insulting words.
Friend Madhavya, I must obey the request of Heaven's King. A distant goal calls me, and dark sublime.
He can control everyone.
Stop, my boy. Don't harm him.
Naughty boy, why do you torment our pets? They're like children to us.
The lioness will spring at you if you don't let the baby go.
Oh, I'm dreadfully scared. Ha ha ha.
I cannot neglect the happy chance to visit the 100 days of the ancient gate sage. I cannot go further until I walk down into the holy place.
It is a worthy thought, O king. This is the place where the holiest hermits lead to their self-denying life.
There is a deeper contentment than in heaven. I see him plunged in a pool of nectar.
Wait here, O king, in the shade of the Ashoka tree, till I have announced your coming to the sire of Indra.
Very well. Your naughtiness could feel at home in this spot? Who draws such a rebuke upon himself?
Open your mouth, cup. Let the little line go, my dear. I'll give you another plate. Where is it? Give it to me. Meanwhile, I'll play with this one.
Let him go.
Why would my heart go out to this boy as if he were my own son? No doubt, my childish state makes me sentimental. This is a child, but no child in strength. When it grows, it will surely burn.
Sir, please come here and free the lad cub. The little rascal is tormenting him and we cannot make him let go.
Very well. O little son of great says, your act in this place is most unfit. It might grieve your father's pious heart.
But sir, he is not the son of a hermit.
So it would seem, both from his looks and his actions. I didn't have suspicion of anything on this spot. Mother, if he is not a son of a hermit, what is his family?
The family of Puru.
The family of Purus? He is of one family with me. But how could human beings of their own mere emotion attain this spot?
His mother was related to a nymph. Her husband rejected her, so the nymph took her here. She bore her son in the pious grove of the father of the gods.
This story points at me. Then could my thought be true? What was the name of the wise king?
Who would speak his name? He rejected his true wife.
No, wait, stop.
Why did you try to prevent me?
Listen, Your Majesty. This is the most divine and most potent charm. If it falls on the ground, no one may touch it except for the boy's parents or the boy himself.
And if another touch it?
It becomes a serpent and stings him. That means you are? Let me go. I want to see my mother.
My son, you shall go with me to meet your mother.
Dushyanta is my father, not you.
I have heard that all demons' amulet did not change into a serpent. When you should have done so.
It is she. It is Shakuntala.
Who is the man that soothes my boy with his caresses? The amulet should protect him.
Mother, he is a man that calls me his son.
Oh my beloved, won't you recognize me? I rejected you without any reason.
Oh my heart, believe it. Fate is struck hard. But now, its envy is gone and pity take its place. It is my husband.
Dear guilty wife, let the scene vanish.
Rise, my dear husband. broke my happiness. Though it has again turned into happiness. Otherwise, how could I have acted so? It was so kind, but what brought back the memory of your sucking wife?
I congratulate you, O King, on reunion with your wife and on seeing the face of your son. Come, Marichi's holy son, Kashyapa, wishes to meet you.
Aditi, it is King Dushyanta, he who goes before your son in battle and who rules the earth, whose bow makes Indra's weapon seem no more than a fine plaything, lacking strenuous worth.
His valor might be inferred from his appearance.
Dushyanta, the servant of Indra, does reverence to you, boss. My son, rule the earth long.
And may you be invincible.
My daughter, your husband equals Indra, king of gods. Your son is like his son. No further blessings need I bring.
My child, may this fine boy be an honor to families of both parents.
Holy One, I married your daughter by the voluntary ceremony, but when my memory failed, I rejected her. In doing so, I sinned against Kanva, who is very kin to you. My son, do not accuse yourself of the sin. Your infatuation was inevitable. Listen, when the nymph, Menika, descended to earth to receive Shakuntala, afflicted at her rejection, she came to Aditi. Then I perceived the matter by my divine insight and saw that the unfortunate girl had been rejected by her rightful husband because of Durvasa's curse. And the curse would come to an end when the ring came to light. Then aren't we from blame?
Thank heaven, my husband did not reject me of his own accord.
Know then that his courage will make him emperor. Journeying over every sea, his car will travel easily. The 7 islands of the earth will bow before his matchless worth. Because wild beasts to him were tame, all tamer was his common name. As Bharata, he shall be known, for he'll bear the world all alone. I anticipate everything from him,
Since
you have performed the rites for him.
Dani,